Hello guys, it's 4:33 and today was hard. Okay, all day today, I'm gonna take these off. All I have wanted is chocolate and Mexican food and pizza and things that I can't have. Well, I can have them, but I choose not to. Um, and it's hard. It is hard because it's like once you restrict yourself from something, all you want it. It's like your parents telling you you can't do this, you can't, and you're like, yes, I can, and it makes you want to do it even more. Well, so at work, I'm making calls and stuff, and I drank a lot of water today. I did have a little, like one packet of oatmeal today, and then for my lunch, I went to Baja Fresh. I had this amazing salad, and I didn't put any dressing on it. What I did do was put hot sauce on it. I love hot sauce. I love spicy, and there's this nice like roasted type of hot sauce that they have, and I just put a whole bunch on my salad, and I finished it, and it was amazing. And funny thing, funny thing, that was weird. When I went to Baja Fresh, it's off of Sunset. I'm sure you guys know what Sunset Boulevard is, Hollywood, and it's 1:30 lunchtime, packed. All the tables are full. I'm starting to walk to one table that I see available, and then this guy walks up and he sits down there, and I'm like, oh, do you have friends or is it just you? And he's like, no, just me. I'm getting something to go. Take a seat. And so I sat there and we started talking. And I got my salad, and he's like, you know what, I'll join you. And so he sat there and we talked. And I'm not really sure if he was gay or just a feminine guy. It was hard to tell. I couldn't really tell all that much. But he's a music producer, and we started talking about everything, about the movie that I just booked. And um, Justin Timberlake's manager is flying this guy that I met out to I don't know if it's Miami or another place in Florida, but flying him out there on the 25th, he's gonna start producing some music for this new girl that the manager's signing. So we were just talking about that, and he seems like a nice guy, and he's like, Hollywood. Oh, well, let me get your number. Yeah, we'll meet up, and I don't know. Of course, I gave it to him, and it's so funny when you meet people and you introduce yourself, but then there's that whole like, oh my god, this is our first introduction. I'm gonna say my name, and they're gonna tell me theirs, and I'm gonna forget their name, which most likely always happens. So he's like, yeah, let me get your number, and he's like putting my number in there, and then he kind of turns his phone around to be like, oh, is that the right number? And I'm like, yeah, that's right, and that's CASSIE, because I didn't want him to feel like a dweeb. 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 I like that word. Um, so that was fun, and then I went to go get an oil change and yada yada. So a $20 oil change ended up being all these fluids in my Z28 Camaro that cost me $163.13. Boo. Boo. No. Anyway, so I got that crap taken care of. I sat there, and then I started talking to this other guy who was there, and we started talking. I heard him on the phone talking about going to Sundance, which is in January. Sundance Film Festival, a huge, huge film festival in Salt Lake City, Utah, which I've been wanting to go for many years, and things always come up to where I can't. It's either money issues or something. But I feel good about this year. I think I'm gonna go, and Ryan, my dude, I call him my man, but we haven't really like discussed. I mean, yeah, it's not like he said, "Do you want to be my girlfriend?" It's kind of one of those we basically know, and it's like, mm. Anyway, so I was talking to Ryan about it, and he's like, "Yeah, definitely. Let's take a train up there and blah blah blah." And my grandma, she owns a house out there, and she usually rents it out for Sundance because people pay a ton of money to get a place to stay at. So she rents it out, but I'm gonna ask her if I could stay there, and maybe Ryan and I will go in January. Um, but let's see, I got two deals at work today. They were very easy deals, laydowns, we call them. Like, they didn't even really put up a fight. Um, One lady, she only had like 50,000 miles on her car. And I called her and I was like, yeah, are you still interested? She's like, oh my God, yeah, what could you do for me? Like, everyone keeps saying that they can't get me covered. And I just played it cool, like, because she was desperate. And I was like, this is so easy. Like, I totally have this lady. And, um, and I kept saying, like, well, if anyone can do anything, it would be our company because we're the wholesaler. But give me your VIN number. Let me see what I can do. I don't know what kind of coverage I can get you for. And I just played that, and it was awesome. So I got two deals, and yada yada, went to lunch, yada yada, got my oil change. And then I was craving chocolate. No, I didn't buy chocolate and I didn't eat chocolate, but I went to the gas station, put more money in my gas guzzler, and I bought a chocolate milk, silk soy milk, little drink. It was little. You know what? It was little. I'm going to show you. I'm a trash digger. I'm digging through the trash. Which, by the way, this is kind of random, but I just saw a whole box of Dots. You know Dots, the chewy candies? Yeah, there's a whole box of Dots in my trash can, along with the little box of Dots that are empty. And I think my roommate just had a eating fest of Dots. Anyway, this is my silk soy milk. Yes, I splurged, but there's barely anything in here. But it's made with organic soybeans, so I don't feel so bad. Wow, I look like I went through a train wreck. Um, so anyway, I don't want to go running. I don't want to go running, but I'm going to. And then I'm gonna come back inside and I'm going to empty out my closet, take out all the clothes that I don't even know why I'm telling you guys this. Like, this is so lame. I have no friends. Boo. Oh, here's something. So, you know how David, for the 3 years, couldn't commit to me? Well, him and Chastity are together, which is totally fine. I've been, watching Chastity, and she just made a video. And she's a very nice girl. I don't have a problem with her whatsoever. And, if they have a really nice connection, then I'm happy for them. That's great. But I just think it's funny that if you don't feel for someone, tell them and make it very, very clear. And don't just give excuses saying, oh, my career right now, blah, 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 because it hurts me to dislike David for 3 years not being able to commit to me when he's with Chastity now. And she lives in Texas, he lives in LA, but she's moving, no, she lives in Louisiana, but is moving to Texas, and David's moving to Texas also. I don't know what the hell he's gonna do out there. I don't know what he's planning on doing with his career. I wish him the best of luck. I don't even think he's gonna contact me before he leaves, which hurts me, because of course, I still don't want him out of my life completely. I definitely don't want him as a boyfriend, but I would like to chat with him and communicate and be like, hey, are you gonna